Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool have just been beat by Hull. Way! This is fucking boss. We're amazing. We play great football. And life is good. In fact, no, we don't. It's the complete opposite. Everything is shit. Everything is shit. Yeah, we went into that game all thinking great. Look at the team we put out there. Look at the attacking talent we finally had. Mane, Firmino, Coutinho back in the starting 11. And we said, well, no Dejan Lovren, no Klavan, so Lucas playing at the back, not great. We know what Lucas's limitations are, but hopefully we should be fine. But by and large, that team's great. We've got the real talent, the trident of terror up front, back in the same team, and just not good enough. It's very hard to put these games into context. Very hard not to just be absolutely outraged with the performance out there, because I think we've got every right to be upset, because if you can't expect, look, I think if you expect wins, if you expect your team to win games of football, then you set yourself up for failure. But that being said, if you can't be optimistic for a win against the team that's in the relegation zone, when can you be optimistic for the win? And more on top of that, I'm not even asked about that side of things. It's performance, and it's performance level that winds me up the most, because I'm going to do your Twitter reactions in a bit, and there's just this notion of the energy, the passion, the bravery. I thought the bravery issue, and I've mentioned this for a few weeks now, I thought that was personnel. I thought that was not having our best players on the pitch who are just so good at football that they just do the good things more naturally than players who are less good at football. But no, we just seem absolutely devoid of it at the minute, and the fluidity that we had built into this team, obviously running through pre-season into the start of the season, it seems to have evaporated. We have little moments, and again, it keeps coming down to it that one or two little things bouncing slightly different, and it could have been a different game, but the point is, they didn't, and sometimes you need to be a battering ram, and you need to batter your way through a team and make things happen for yourself, or you need to be really horrible, and you need to craft horrible ways of doing it, and I think we tried that to some extent. I thought you could tell that from the way we worked a number of the set pieces and corners, that we're thinking we're going to have to dig our way out by being a bit more intelligent. But did it work? No, and that's the problem, is that's not a game plan that you can rely on. You can't rely on scoring free kicks and corners. If you could, we'd basically smash everyone off the park, because we had 700 corners in that game, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. And the problem we've got now is that we don't even have players on the bench who are in decent enough form to change this. I wonder about Gini Wijnaldum. I do. I'm not sure it was the best decision to put Emre Can in ahead of him. I think that's been borne out performance. I don't think Chan was bad per se, but Wijnaldum, he must be buzzing, unless he's not considered fit enough or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. When I keep saying, I think he's in our best 11. It seems a strange decision. And then you're bringing Daniel Sturridge on, who should have the ability to craft something out of nothing. Again, we saw him essentially get the assist for Mane's winner in the derby and whatever, and we know he's got it, but he's miles out of form. Origi's miles out of form, and it doesn't look like we can buy a win at the moment, and it's baffling. I'm genuinely baffled by it, and I think a lot of it comes down to, again, just being leaky at the back. Because here's the thing, we were dominating the game without being, lethal in any way, shape or form. But that's kind of fine, because you can grow into that. We were being patient in possession, fine. We were getting into some decent positions, fine. That's supposed to be a platform to build on them and ramp up the pressure as the game goes on, knowing that, listen, if this comes down to 15 minutes left to go, 10 minutes to go, and it's still 0-0, you trust them to mentally start to crumble. But we don't give ourselves that opportunity, because time and time again, we're getting caught out and we're making stupid mistakes again to concede goals. Simon Mignolet, like, fuck off, mate. And this is not like I'm not making a sweeping generalisation on this, because I think he's actually been, by and large, I think Mignolet's had a really good season, but punch it or catch it. Punch it or catch it. I talked last week about this blame culture where we're always looking for someone to blame for things. In some instances, there is just someone to blame, and it's Simon Mignolet in that instance. Be better there doing that than you were, and it's less of an issue. And then again, look at it, fucking Nias. And I said when he come on, not saying a word about him, because he's got Ian Marshall written all over him. And if you've watched this show for a number of years, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just wank. Wank. That's how you describe our performance. Can't say any more than that. I'll say it one more time. Wank, 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 wank. Liverpool need to get better, otherwise this season's going to turn into a fucking disaster. Pretty sharpish. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments, but I'll be doing your Twitter reactions in a moment. Chris will be doing his reaction, player ratings, yada, yada, yada. If you want to have a go and laugh at our expense, go and watch the live stream. That was great fun. We'll be back for the final word. We're going to have a real hard think this season, this next week come, I should say, a hard look at where it's going wrong for Liverpool. If you want to honest to answer those questions, do go and subscribe to redmentv.com, and I'll see you there. Ta-ra.